Hello, hello, hello. I always do that. I always say like four hellos when go live. So, hello. How are you all? I did not put out a notification, so welcome in when you come in. This is a daily 24 to 36 hours worth of energy from when you watch it, not from when it uploads. Hey, LJ, welcome in. What was I saying? Oh, of things you might see, hear, or experience. And just let it play out, and you might actually be surprised. Wow, a card just flew out. I wasn't ready. Oh, it's a friend's. Let me tell you about my best friend. Okay. I'm not ready, but that just flew right out of the deck. So, let me tell you about my best friend. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. So, yeah, there's that. I had so much to say before I hit the go button, and it's not there. So, welcome in. Thank you for joining me on this Saturday. And I guess let's get started. Angels and guides, those of the highest good, please tell me what we need to know for the collective. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. You are on. We're definitely heavy on somebody's mind, but they are in the gloomy doom place. Wow. With irreversible change, inner transformation, and then they change their mind. This person might play music. It's the piper. So they might play music, or they just, I don't know. Why did I put that there? I don't know why I did. I put it there. Okay, let's see. What is this? Hey, Kristen. Welcome in. Oh, I like the card. Okay. Oh, the card that stayed stuck to the table. Hey, Jean. Welcome in. The card that was stuck on the table was Autumn Kara. So let's see what is going on here for this first part of this. Okay. So this masculine might be listening to music, and because you got even the spirit dancer here at the bottom. So I'll just move the deck over. At the bottom of the deck, that's the spirit dancer. Oops. So this piper might be listening to music, playing music, something like that, and then you come across you're on their mind. But why are they in the gloomy dooms place? Why are they gloomy? What's happening here? The peace rose, huh? And blocked. This person is in isolation, and it might be because they're trying to renewal after hardship, and then wow. Extra, read all about it. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see what this is. It's like they want to come forward now after a complicated circumstance. And look, you get the doorbell. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. It's opportunities knocking. The universe. So whatever the situation is, it's like being called for somebody to look at the bigger picture. There's something here where it's like, look, yeah, see, the abundance is right there. Hey, Ascending Universe. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, that one song is so stuck in my head. Oh, for anybody who has gardens or fruits or anything, be careful, because there might be I don't know why I'm seeing the hornet's nest, but Somebody might get stung. Is it even time for bees? I don't know. But just be careful of that. But on other situations, perfect timing. Something shows up at the perfect time. Okay, so we get kind of that. And this person is spending time alone, this masculine person. And they're wounded. I just seen an item on, so they're wounded. Okay, tell me. Jeez. 5 of Cups. They're disappointed or overwhelmed. They're disappointed or overwhelmed. And the Star and the Decision. 2 of Cups. Oh, that was correct? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so this person has a decision to make. If they want to feel better, because you got like the 5 of Cups, which is the disappointment and the overwhelming, the whiny energy. And then you get the Star, the healer. But they're being like defensive and, you know, the wounded person and the door is closed and all of that. But then they come to this decision, and the one part of the decision is to be single and you know, abundant, all of that. Or the second decision here is the 2 of Cups coming together. It feels like that. 6 of Cups. Oh, this person wants to return to the past. And then I got the Moon energy. They're. Wow, I just noticed that. It feels, okay, so I was drawn really strong to the clock here. So maybe just before 9 o'clock. This person wow, and then the clock here too. I didn't even pay attention to that. It's the timing to make, it's the time. It's now time to make this decision on whether or not you are going to decide to do something by yourself, or if you're going to, I heard link up the Fool. And this, again, I say it all the time, but I mean, you know, if there's new people watching and stuff, this is just, it could be anything, anybody. Friend. I heard friend, foe. Wow. Romantic person, anything like that. A kid. What am I talking about here? The 10 of Pentacles. Wow. This person's going to make you an offer. They're just stuck on how to do that. It feels like they're always stuck trying to do. Well, this is different energy, so I don't want to do that. But it kind of feels like somebody it's always the same. Pillars, responsibility. Wow, they got a lot of responsibility here. It feels like standing firm, but they want to celebrate and challenge something. This is a person. It feels like all I do is work. This is a very structured person. And it comes with the Hierophant, which is like traditional. But then you get the cake that talks about celebrating with friends and gatherings. And then you get the Eagle, which is trying to get a clear vision and a new perspective. And then you get the Key, which is solution. The Boomerang, coming back around, this Emperor. And they just want to be present. This person might reach out to you and they might feel heavy, like a heavy load. Here, they have heavy stuff going on. Responsibilities, that's what I'm saying. This person is like under heavy responsibilities, or they just feel pressure. And they might message you and reach out to you, and it's like a rapid response. Because that's more so what I'm getting from the hummingbird here is a rapid response. What do they want to tell you? What do they want to tell you? What do they got to say? Queen of Cups. Two of Swords. Nine of Cups. Ace of Wands. No. For some of you, if this is like a romantic or something like that, they want some sexual healing. They want some healing. They want to be nurtured. It's Ace of Wands energy. Eight of Wands. And the Sun. Oh, they're coming for their happiness. They're coming. And you're going to get a message about it. And if it's the Sun. Three of Pentacles in the Star. Did you see how that just flew out of there? And the Emperor is at the bottom of the deck in the Tower. Six of Wands. But you get the Three of Pentacles with the Star. Let's collaborate and do some healing together. Let's heal. Page of Pentacles. That's what they're planning. Three of Wands. Let's see here. The book. Hidden. The World. This person, wow, I keep seeing responsibility. And then you got the wedding rings and the Star. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat real quick. Oh, okay, you guys are talking amongst yourselves. That's good. I like that. Okay, so you got this person has a lot of responsibilities. I don't know. And then it's like empty, the empty nester. Making adjustments. They're lonely, separating. I heard you keep on knocking, but you can't come in. What am I talking about? What? Keep on knocking, but you can't come in. I have no idea what that even is. Okay, so the point is we have a masculine here, an Emperor, who's like, they have a heavy load. This could be work. This could be a masculine who just works nonstop. And they need some healing. They really need some healing. I want to be like, take a nap. But it doesn't feel cut and dry like that. It doesn't feel like tired. I mean, it could be, but you know. What is this? The new beginning. They have a desire to change something. They're rethinking to prioritize. Okay, so we went through all of that. And they need like this major force to shield them. This person's a protector. Okay, so that's a whole lot of backstory on who this person is and what's going on. What's the point? Tell me about like what the point is here. What do we need to know about this? Oh, I kind of get it. Okay. This is kind of like your understanding or knowing, like it's like Spirit's trying to say like what this person, because they're listening to music. And it's like while they're listening to music, you are heavily on their thought. And remember the healing thing? Oh my gosh, I didn't even point that out. But if you look like raw, heavily, like you are right on their, yeah, heavily on their mind. And they think about you and they smile. And Six of Pentacles, now they want to reciprocate with you. They want some reciprocity. I can't even get the words out. And Tower and Eight of Wands. That's what they're going to talk to you about. You're definitely going to hear from this person. And it feels like, I'm ready. I'm ready to reciprocate. I'm ready to make some changes. I'm ready. Interesting. I'm ready to come behind here, and 9 of Cups. Wow. That's weird. I just seen the 5 of Wands, but what I heard was, can I come over? Do you have company? Can I come over? Do you have company? What? Like, is it good for me to come or something like that? I don't know. They just... Okay, so basically, long story short, see, they're trying to strategize here. And it's gaining momentum. And they're ready. It's like they're ready. Yeah, see, it's... Wow, and then look at the bottom of the deck. You got the changing, the communication right there. Those were all sticking out. So it's changing the communication. And the balloons, which is talking about like rising up. Fork in the road. But to them, they don't know what's going on. Remember, this is the person who you haven't really talked to. And it's like they want to, right now I'm hearing that, when can I see you again? They want to come see you, basically. It's like they want to come see you. Do you have company? I don't know. So that's one part of it where it's like you get this message and somebody wants to come see you and come have a snack. They want to come have a snack. And guess what? You're the snack. Oh, geez Louise. Oh, man. Okay, so that was fun. That was funny. Okay, let's put these away. Oh, geez. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's clean this up and get another part of the... Okay. I don't know what soap that is, but I just seen it. I think it's a soap, but it's like, it's not Days of Our Lives, but maybe it's As the World Turns, but it's like I'm getting this thing where it's got the hourglass, and I don't know what that is. It's weird, but I totally just seen that, and I heard something about as the hours go or something. I don't know. That was weird. Okay. Poop. Oh, it's Days of Our Lives? Okay. I wasn't sure. Okay. Whew. All right. It's different. Different energy, please. And what else do we have coming in after the fun? Wow. You might be, wow. And the potential is there. You might be sitting and daydreaming about a new beginning or something, or envisioning it, because you got the Maiden, Penelope Dreamweaver, the Singer of Chalices, and the Roar, which this is big energy. Wow. And then the connection. I'm getting not a social experiment. What is that? But a spiritual experience. Do not know why I heard it that way. Okay, what is this? I mean, it's, but the Ace of Cups is right here. I mean, this is what goes inside of the Ace of Cups. It's, what is this? And you got big, pure ball of energy. It's pure potential. It's honestly big energy. I want to say it's big energy. Okay, tell me. How about this, please? And thank you. The Hierophant. The Fox. And the Thunderstorm. What is that? Planting seeds. Remembering. The white feather. So for some of you, you might quite literally be experiencing a thunderstorm when this is all happening, or you might be sleeping and you get woken up through a thunderstorm, but something doesn't feel right. Something feels off. It almost feels like the hairs on your back of the neck want to like stick up. It's kind of what I'm feeling here. And it's about growth and potential and the change. And then you get the crow, which is observing. And then you've got the ladybug. It's sudden. It's unexpected. In a few days. It's kind of like over, like what you might have an experience. Okay, just okay, and you might not see it clearly right when this is happening and going, and you have like a spiritual experience is what I want to really say, and it almost like it takes you a couple days to like wonder, like, did I really just see that or experience that or have that happen? It's like you encounter something. And then it's like, here you go. What is this here? How is it? Judgment. I'm the devil. World. You might see and realize the path is clear to lead you right to your Ace of Cups. Like betrayals and all of that, because you got the devil with the 5 of Swords here and the World. That's like all of that. It feels like the final judgment it's been cleared up. 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords. Hold on. You did not know something. Somebody was doing something. It's the 10 of Cups. So this could be family or something having to do with your 10 of Cups. It almost feels like something happens with the Page of Wands. Like you get a message or something comes through and you get an understanding of it. And something comes to light. So you figure out what this was all about and why the changes happened. 10 of Pentacles. And the Fool. It feels like you had to do something on your own in order for you to get your 10 of Pentacles, which is long-term and house, heart, home, and the good stuff. Or you seriously, yeah, see, 10 of Swords. Things had to end in order for this to happen. And you might finally get it and finally realize it and understand it. And you might like be daydreaming and just see it clear as day, like, oh, and it feels like it excites you. And it definitely gives you the Ace of Cups, which is good. It feels like, honestly, what it feels like is all of this hard stuff I was going through it was totally worth it because certain things needed to end so new things could come in. And it just feels like a moment of somebody saying something about appreciating or having gratitude. Thank you. It feels like just thinking. And it's like spirit, thinking spirit. And because you see something and you're just like, wow. Get the geese and the trophy. I'm glad I stayed faithful to this. In the message. Wow, that's my whole point. You get the cross with the something's developing, it's air energy, it's communicating, it's all of that. Something's going to be illuminated to you as far as why you, this could easily be something where you like have been sitting there battling, like I'm sitting by myself. I have like really, I did all this shedding. I did all of this stuff and I'm sitting by myself. And you see something. You get some form of confirmation. And it's kind of like, oh, well, I like this. And it's kind of because your guides know. They see more than what you kind of do. But then there's like a spiritual connection here. It's a spiritual, I heard spiritual bonding. What? Spiritual bonding? 10 of Wands. Now you know what to do. It feels like now you know what to do. And something like lights up it sparks you to take off and go forward. Especially if you've been kind of sitting and feeling like there's no movement, there's nothing really going on. Whatever this is and happens, it like lights you up and it just gets you going. Here with the writer, you get going, you get the message, you understand it, and it just makes you go forward. And it's good. It's really good. It feels good. And it's kind of like this is your reward type thing because you finished something, you completed something. So it's like spirits coming in like, hey, here's this. Check out this new idea. And it's nothing but pure potential. Big, big ball of energy. And the energy is very, wow. And it puts you on the map. And then you do the movement. Wow. And then you get the tree, which is like roots you. It does something. This whole part of what it is that I'm talking about in this message, it feels like it solely has to do with you. So you could be sleeping or meditating or anything like that. And this can just be like, doesn't even have to be very long. It could just be a moment that you have when you're like, wow, okay, I understand. The collective. And everybody starts cheering for you. Because look, something was revealed. It's the same person. It's the same Penelope Dreamweaver right here. And this mask was lifted and you get to see something. Something comes through that you get to see. I hope that makes sense. Because, yeah, that's kind of cool. All right, we're at 2. Okay, let's see. I can pull another spread to see anything else. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't been reading the chat, so. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. What other? I heard what other can we get into? Oh, the gloomy doom. No. Somebody's like, womp, 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 womp. And you get the Penelope Dreamweaver again. And fet the footer. Intuition. Okay, so this has to do with the masculine. I don't know what is, honestly, I don't know. I was feeling that like with masculines right now, they're kind of going through it. But you get fet the footer, which is like being real and they're earthy and they're grounded. And then you got the trusting their intuition and topsy-turvy. It's like a new way of seeing something. And I just picked that up and it's the fawn. I heard, wow, she really was a friend. What? Wow. And then I split the deck and it's the snake. What's happening? Like, wow, she really was a friend. What is this? And it's the fawn. If you look at it, it's like the fawn. third person always. Oh, my ears ringing. Wow. It feels like another person got involved, always. And this person wants to ask you questions. They're like drawn to ask you a question. And the answer is yes. They want to ask you a question, but they got a reason for it. What is this? What's the question? Values. Betrayal. Wow. This person feels your absence. They really feel your absence. You got harmony and peace and all of that. And like you were good fortune. This person might literally realize that you were a healing energy for them. There's illumination to them. And they realize it feels like they listened to somebody else. And it was like, wow, that person really was my friend. And this person might have got caught up in gossip. Really? You got the Jupiter. Oh, I just shuffled and a whole bunch of sage ash just flew all over my crystals. I don't know what that is. Here was got. Oh, look at my cards. I don't even want to. I can't hold on to my cards. Hold on. Let's breathe through that. What is this? It's like they want to make some stable changes. It almost feels like in order to come forward, it's like they feel like they have to tell the truth. Because maybe they gossiped to the wrong person and it got back to you. Let's see, I don't. Queen of Air, the Emperor. Tell me about that. This, okay. What am I talking about? Because you got the Queen of Air and the Emperor here, and then you got the Eight of Wands with the King of Cups. And reciprocating, and this feels like somebody, oh God, I don't want to read this energy. Magician and manifesting and to get, I don't know. This feels like gossip. And the news got out and somebody said something and somebody got word of it. Ace of Cups. And somebody just is upset. They're defensive. Yeah, Three of Swords. They got hurt. Wow. Yeah, Ten of Air, Three of Swords. Queen of Cups. I don't know what this is. That's honestly what it feels like. It feels like somebody wants to ask you a question like, wow. If somebody came and talked to you and was telling you, or you went to talk to them about a situation you were going through, and it was like this just seems weird. It just really seems like gossip. And you went and told them, about like a relationship or something that you've seen or something like that. It just feels like somebody said something. It got back to somebody else, blah, 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 blah. And even if you're trying to be like a supportive friend, it was like somebody did it like in an aggressive way and got mad and got blocked and apologizing. And it's like, I should have had better judgment. That's probably why it's coming out at the top here about, wow, she really was a friend. Rising above it. Being successful, happening now, likely. Just, okay, so now they want to come and fix it. Long story short. You have a friend that wants to come and fix it, and it's like somebody's having an epiphany. Like, wow, that person really was a friend, but it extends through gossip. It's almost like, right, I'm seeing that too. You know, in school, they do this thing, like the teacher gives an example about, they'll tell you something, and then it goes around the whole circle, and by the time it gets back, if that's exactly what this feels like. It feels like by the time it got spoke about, this gossip, it wasn't even what was said. This just feels so elementary. It feels dumb. I'm not even gonna kid around. It feels dumb, but it gives you a different perspective. Oh, okay, so it might make you look at this situation or this friendship differently, because it's kind of like, was that even a reason to get, I don't know. It feels, I can't explain it. I just can explain the fact that I don't like it. It just feels very childish. And wow, see, making the choice, should I be an adult or should I act petty and childish about this? That's literally what it feels like. This emperor is making a judgment call. I mean, but if you're an emperor, you're an emperor. It's not, it feels like not even dealing with kitty behavior. This could be, though, too, for the masculine, and if it's a father, they could be guiding this child. I don't know. It'll play out for everybody differently. It doesn't have to necessarily play exactly how I'm saying it, but I don't know. It's just somebody, basically, I think the point of this one was realizing, somebody's going to realize, a masculine is going to realize, like, wow, that person really was a friend. Okay, they have an epiphany about it. Okay, wow. Goes back out. Okay, very, very last one. And then I'll try and come back on for questions if you guys like that. Okay, anything final? I'll just say anything final to see if anything else comes out. Wow. Okay, I guess I'm moving slow. Kilo the slow. Somebody is just taking their time. It feels like, well, darn it. It was feeling nice there for a second. Somebody is like waiting patiently. You got the maiden here for this new beginning. And then it's like, hitting the self is like in mid, it changes our mind. It's a fairy that changes her mind going this way and then changes and goes a different direction. But then you've got the bodacious Bodak, who is trying to meddle, and someone here is trying to stay grounded and being real with themselves. And then you got this it feels like an outside energy looking in. If you can see it, this person's like looking in at the situation here. They're looking in at the situation. And it's like they want to come in and meddle with something, but trying to be an helpful fixer. And they want to try and help. But it's, wow, that just flew. Feels like it messes something up. They want to do some fine tuning, dominoes. You are carefully trying to, that's what I'm saying. Okay. This energy here is trying to refine something and plan strategically and trying to be grounded as they're doing it and planning carefully, and they're trying to really stay balanced. What is this person's issue? The bodacious Bodak. It's like they're looking at it. You know what this feels like? This feels like, like if you're in your space and you're just calm and you're, for those of you who have children, you probably know what I'm talking about. You're trying to be calm and just hang out and just listen to the silence. And then a kid hears it and they come doing the bothering nothing and all of that. Okay, let's get a woman here. This is a woman. It's two women. You might have two friends. And it doesn't feel like it's bad intention. It feels like they're trying to help. Just like if you go and talk to somebody and like trying to stay balanced here. I'm trying to, and you might talk to two friends or something and they're trying to come in and help, give you some insight. But see, and you get the handcuffs with the ball and chain. The weight, it's heavy. Whatever it is. I feel like I'm playing out a whole bunch of cards. It feels like a lot is being said. And it's like they're trying to help you get through a temporary block or be supportive. They're trying to be supportive. They're trying to help you. This could... Your page, okay, this could be for some of you. It doesn't have to be exactly what I'm saying it. But this could kind of be like you're patiently waiting, because we don't wait for nobody. That's not what I'm saying is to wait on anybody, because we don't. But you're like patiently waiting for something. This could be you're patiently waiting to hear back from a job or family or relationship, and you're waiting, and it's like, man, it's taking so long. And then you got like a couple friends or whatever, they're trying to be helpful. And what they suggest to you is like a gamble, because then it kind of traps you and puts heavier energy on you, where it kind of is that, well, you know how to get over an ex is get it under another one. It kind of, and it feels like they're trying to be supportive and helpful, and it doesn't have to be that. I'm just saying it's kind of like somebody tries to give you advice, but it turns out to be bad advice. And the devil, I told you. I literally told you. The devil. It could even be like, hey, you know what? Instead of just sitting there, you have a couple girlfriends that are like, hey, why don't you come and hang out with us? Let's go out. Let's go get your mind off of it. Yeah, they try to offer you something, but it ends 4 of Wands, Strength. Listen to your intuition. They're trying to get you out of the house. But it doesn't feel ill will. It just feels like they're trying to get you to come out of the house. They're just talking to you. 10 of Swords. Because of something that something ended or something like that. It feels like trying to make you feel better and it gets you out of the house, but then something happens. It's like, hey, you're single now or something. World. 5 of Swords, though. 5 of Pentacles. If you do, okay, so just, wow, 5, 5, 5. Literally 5, 5, 5. If you do go out and do anything, it feels like listen to your intuition, because if you go out, it kind of feels like, oh my gosh, I went out, I spent way too much money, I did just too much of this or did that, or something happens. And something moves really fast. And yeah, fast action. You got the King of Wands here. And then going somewhere. It feels like going somewhere. I'm a homebody, so it feels this part of it feels like just be aware. And it doesn't, like, again, I feel like I'm repeating myself because it feels like it's very important to know and understand. That's what the meddling is. That's like somebody trying to be a helpful fixer, but it ends up not. Because for some, I don't know, it just feels like going out, whether it's dinner or to the bar or whatever, and it's like, oh my gosh, I went and spent way too much, and I'm gonna have to deal with that tomorrow. I have no idea. Or they talk you into eating like a pie. And so you eat a pie and it's like, oh my gosh, all those calories. I don't know. I'm just doing examples. I don't know. It just, but they're trying to be a friend while you're over here trying to stay balanced and everything like that. But something that's just taking forever. And then you get a decision. You've got a decision to make. Wow, yeah. See, you're going to think about 9 of Swords, 3 of Cups, the Hermit. It's like going out or staying home. The Fool. And the 10 of Pentacles. And King of Cups. 10 of Swords. Listen to your intuition on this. That's heavily what I want to tell you. Especially if you've been like trying to save money to do something or something like that, and then you were patient, and then, you know, it's like, okay, come on, let's just go out and let's just go to dinner, go to a movie, or go do something, and you're trying to get something off your mind, and like you've been saving, and you end up, spending more than you wanted to. And it's like, man, now I got to go back and do more saving, and this just feels like a heads up. Okay. All right, so I hope that helped you guys and you enjoy it. What? I can come back on and do questions here, and all that. So I'll get in touch with Jean to see if we're gonna come back on and do questions. But thank you guys all so very, very much for spending the day here, and all just, you know, the time here. And until next time, see you guys later. Bye.